passenger name record, or a PNR, is a record in the database of a computer reservation system which contains information for a passenger or a group of passengers traveling together. But the amount of information is causing concern for some privacy organizations. Why? While the amount of data to complete a booking is quite small, a typical PNR, however, contains much more information, even of a sensitive nature. A PNR includes not only the passenger's full name, date of birth, home and work address, but also telephone number, email address, credit card details, IP addresses if booked online, names and personal information of emergency contacts, meal and seat preferences. In November 2011, the European Union and the United States initialed a new agreement on the transfer of air passengers' data for flights from the European Union to the United States. This agreement should be adopted by the European Parliament. The new agreement on passenger name records, PNR, will replace the current agreement from 2007, improving data protection whilst providing an efficient tool to fight serious transnational crime and terrorism. The current state of play on the adoption of the new agreement by the European Parliament was discussed during the meeting of EPP Group's chairman Joseph Daul with Jane Holl Lute, Deputy Secretary of the United States Department of Homeland Security, and United States Ambassador to the European Union, William Kennard, who underlined the importance and the good cooperation to achieve the agreement.
There has been no agreement in the history of the European Parliament and the United States where we have worked more intensively and closer together than on PNRs.
Explaining how the signed agreement works was the purpose of the meeting, said Ambassador Kennard.
Our effort now is to answer questions, to make sure that everyone here understands how the agreement works, to make sure that people understand that this is a significant improvement from the last agreement. It was signed in 2007 that will ensure the safety of the traveling public and also, importantly, protect the privacy of all citizens.
EPP Group Chairman Joseph Daul stressed that the group has discussed and negotiated and has a simple position.
For rights, and mainly individual rights, we did not get what we asked for. We advanced in these negotiations. The Commission's analysis on the subject is positive for our group. We are going to vote for the PNR in March in the committee and in April in the plenary.
There are voices that urge the European Parliament to refuse to give its consent to the new US-EU agreement on the transfer of data on air passengers. Joseph Daul.
There are some people who always have doubts, who always want to create doubts, and it is not in such a way that we will go forward. I think that we managed to install a mutual confidence with our American friends. If ever we have the smallest problem, we are going to solve it with our American friends later, but I do not think that this will be the case.